Actress Shalita Grant is now a regular cast member on the hit CBS show NCIS New Orleans. Grant plays Sonia Percy, the new agent on the team, alongside Scott Bakula, and Shalita is here. I don't know where to start, girl. You got the Tony nomination, you got the regular on the show, you're living in New Orleans. There are so many good things happening for you.
Thank you. I'm so glad you feel that way.
So last year, what was it, 4 episodes you were in?
It was 4 episodes.
4 episodes, and then they asked you to come back as a regular. How did that conversation go?
So I got the job, and I was told that there is a possibility that you could be a series regular. So I just looked at that first season as like a paid audition. So I did the episodes. I ended up booking another job for PBS Mercy Street, which shot in...
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Oh right, well yeah, but it shot in Virginia during the hiatus. So I asked, like, hey, is there any way that I could know, because I'd have to choreograph a move from the East Coast, and they were like, yeah, we don't know yet. So the last day of filming, I had a scene with Scott Bakula, and I had no lines. I was just walking behind him, and after every take, I'd be like, I'm killing it behind you. I mean, America is watching what's happening behind you, and you know, no, you know. So end of the day, they come in and clap and say, picture wrap, and I'm like, all right, it's over, like, I'm not going to know anything, the job's done. And then the executive producer said, but it's not the last time, because she's now our series regular. So I found out on the spot. It was great.
And I know that you must love this character. She's a little bit sassy, and she knows her way around a computer. Are you computer literate?
No, no.
How do you
barely
fake that? I mean, the words that come out of your mouth.
Well, you practice. You just say it a lot of times and convince yourself that this is the world that you're in, and you make it happen. It does not translate to your real life, however.
So NCIS New Orleans, you're living in New Orleans, which is like a whole nother world.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
Do you have a favorite food?
I love the po' boys. The French bread, I'm a bread person, but the French bread there, it's something about the humidity.
Right, that's what they say, right?
Yeah, that makes it like special and perfect. It's crisp on the outside, very soft on the inside. And if you put some alligator in there, it's crazy. Yeah.
Alligator po' boy, that's your favorite.
Boy.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right, we have a clip of the show. Let's take a look at NCIS New Orleans.
Bridesmaid ran the 40 for the bouquet, found the victim.
Bridesmaids' dresses are the devil's spawn. Awful, ugly, impossible to get into, even harder to get out of.
Not as hard as you think.
Last wedding I was in, 10 of us in yellow. Feathers. Looked like a mutant canary threw up.
Where can I get pictures?
Don't answer that.
I won't. Trust me.
You were excited to see that clip.
I was. I love this episode.
I understand that there's a lot of pranking going on behind the scenes because you are the new girl. Tell me about that. What are they doing?
So they're like gluing my badge shut. They're like
so when you flip it open,
it doesn't open. And so you saw in the first episode, we're getting a suspect, and it's high tension. And I need to show my badge, and I can't get it open. And LaSalle is like, LaSalle is like, Brody did it, you know, whatever. So yeah, they give her a hard time. They do.
So what's coming up this season? Can you give us a little hint?
Ooh, there's so much action. There's so much. And all of the characters get their own episode. And so tomorrow's episode is a death at a wedding. And so, of course, we find out who does it, but interpersonally, it's a softer side of Sonia. You're getting a bit more of her backstory, and there's some girl power, too, between Sonia and Brody, which the fans have been asking for on social media, even during the hiatus. You know, they're really into women, you know, working together and being cohesive and not being catty, which is really smart and very progressive, because that kind of storyline is trite.
Yeah, and I know that those fans are so glad you're back, so congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll be watching. All right, you can watch NCIS New Orleans tomorrow night, 9 o'clock on our sister station, CBS 2. Thank you.